my channel. It's nice to see you. If you're new here, my name is Louise. I have 2 adult children, Blossom, who doesn't live with us anymore, and Corey, who's still here. He says he's never leaving, so I'll take him at his word. I also have 2 dogs, Chip and Dale. You will hear them pattering around. They will make their presence known, just a bit louder than I was expecting them to. So, they think there's someone at the door. There isn't. So, I know it's Boxing Day. This haul is being done the day before Christmas Eve. I done another shop. I done so many shops that week. I literally went to the town to pick up some white chocolate for something that I've made. I'm making today, actually. So I will link the video, if I remember to do it, up above now, so you can see what I needed the white chocolate for. But I went with Blossom. She needed to get like normal food shopping, and she's got the car, and it was crap weather, it was rain and everything, so we popped into town, and 100 and something pounds later. So things that are not in the haul though is I did buy Blossom a, what do you call it, plate set. Yeah, plates, bowls, like two size plates, bowls. There was a Bambi set in there, and she really liked it. And I knew she's been after a plate set for a long time anyway. And when I'd got all the presents together, I realised that I hadn't quite got everything I wanted to get for Blossom. She sent me we sent wish lists from Amazon to each other to make it easier this year, because things have been different. It was just an easier option. And every time I'd click on it, it would say it's not available in this area. It was such a pain. So I knew I didn't have quite enough for her. So I bought her the plate set. These are things I know she won't mind me telling you. Plate set. We also found a matching teapot with the little milk pot and the tea bag thing. Can't think what that's called. Is it called a tea bag thing? Probably not. What else did we get? Oh, I bought her a jumper as well. Yeah, I think that's all I bought her. We also, because we both had the scan and go thingies on us, because she was doing her bit and I was doing mine, but we did it in the same trolley because it's just easier. We got a big bag and we was filling that up as we went round, and we donated that all straight to the food bank because they have the trolley just there. So they're all things that are not in the haul. So even though it did come to a lot of money, there's a lot of things missing off of it. That was just to explain so you understand why it was, like, if you look at that you think there's no way that cost that much. So we went to Asda, ended up popping in Poundland as well. I'll explain that bit, and yeah, let's get on with it. Right, whilst I was in there, I did remember that I only have 3 dog foods. I think the reason I'd been forgetting about the dog foods is because I'm thinking it's Christmas, they're going to have some chicken, you know, some vegetables and things, so I wouldn't need the dog food. But realistically, if I don't want to have to go into town next week, which I don't really want to, you know, I'm furloughed again, so I've got no reason to go out into town, you know, until I might as well just do it and then it's done, isn't it? Picked up 2 more pastas. I haven't bought pasta for a while. Corey wasn't into it, but he's eating steadily more. I know he won't eat them next week, but again, with everything that's going on, people might go nuts for pasta, and I just thought I'll pick up 2. You know, it's not stockpiling, I'm not affecting anybody. There was loads in there, and it's just going to sit in the cupboard until he does start eating them again, once the Christmas food's gone, which is going to take a while because I bought a lot. The pasta will be there when he wants it. I ended up picking this up. I don't know where the conversation came from, but we was in the opposite end of the store to the red cabbage. Me and Blossom and I were talking about something. I think it was actually a recipe. We was going to make something for, wants to make something for the YouTube channel, probably in the new year or something. And I think that's where the discussion of pickled red cabbage come up. And I said that I don't ever buy it because I'm the only one that eats it, and it just doesn't get eaten enough by me, because I do like pickled things. And her reaction, like, oh, she was so excited. So we bought some. We're going to have that in with the Boxing Day picky things, which I'm quite excited about that because I haven't had it for a long time. I bought 2 orange juices. I've got reindeer crumpets for Christmas morning. I thought a nice glass of orange juice would be nice with that. I'd actually wanted to pick this up because we're doing cocktails Christmas Day. This is all things, I don't know if you will see any of this, but if you go back to hauls through the Christmas week, you will see I picked up a lot of cocktail things. I did want to pick these up as well, but they actually had sold out. And whilst we was in there, I just passed it and I thought, oh, let's get it. So that's to go in cocktails. Blossom wanted lemonade. I have so many fizzies in the shed now, but lemonade is the one thing that I didn't have, so we got a couple of those. And Corey had mentioned about a week ago that he'd like to have some cold pasta to go for Boxing Day, and I think these were on a deal, 2 for £3 or something. And never tried the barbecue chicken one, and because of Blossom being a vegetarian slash vegan, I know that sounds funny, but she tries to be vegan more than vegetarian. That's what I'm trying to get at. Yeah, so the only one that she would eat out of the choices was the tomato and basil, so that's for Boxing Day. If you've been here before, you will know that Corey is obsessed with Dr. Pepper. He gets a bottle every single week, and we have a few more bottles for Christmas. And he'd come across some sort of cocktail that's got the amaretto in. And I'd seen a few. I think if you add that to certain drinks, I don't know which the drinks are though. One of them, it can taste like a cherry bakewell. There was a lot of things that come up. And this was, I think, £6 something, reduced to £4.50, I think it was. Don't quote me on that, but I'm sure it was. So £4.50 for that isn't too bad. And Corey doesn't drink that much, so it's Christmas. We're doing a blowout this year. Bread, we was just out. Last lockdown, I wanted to find tin peaches. Could not find them anywhere. Well, when I say couldn't find them, I couldn't find the cheap version, because peaches are peaches. Doesn't matter whether you get the expensive one or the cheap one. They taste the same. And I wasn't going to pay for the expensive ones. And they just had them as we passed, so I thought I'll pick a couple up. Corey's been mad on bacon yesterday. He had bacon sandwiches. Thoroughly enjoyed them. So I thought better get a couple just in case. This was a Blossoms. Picked this up for her dog. When her dog comes over, he's a total nutter. He's a baby still though, so but he's really big compared to my dogs. So anything that's going to keep him calm, we go for. And apparently this is his thing. We've got Blossom the milk because she doesn't drink cow's milk. She doesn't drink, you know, like I said, she's vegan as much as she can be. So she has her own milk. She also has her own butter here that she left last time she came. So I don't know if it's any good still. It's been a while. Oh, this is a funny one. So I had to buy this. I have this already, this flash, but in the yellow one. And I've been cleaning weird things in the house. When I say weird things, like I start cleaning just a work surface and end up doing the wall and then end up getting on top of the cabinets, and for the life of me I cannot find that bottle. It's in this house somewhere. I've clearly put it some really strange place. It's not unusual for me to do it, but I usually find it at some point and I cannot find it anywhere, so I had to buy another one until I find it. I mean, it doesn't matter, it's just a cleaning thing. It's gonna get used anyway, but it's just one of the things I'm just really curious where I could have left it this time. Yeah, it's a thing. It's a me thing. I'm known for it. So that was all of the Asda bits. No, it wasn't. I'm lying to you. That's not all the Asda bits. I have some Asda clothes, which is really weird because I've literally said on this channel so many times I never buy myself anything. And then it seems a week I've been buying myself things. So now none of you are going to believe me, but that's fine. I wouldn't. Actually, I'll tell you about that in a minute. Let's just finish what's on the side. Let me tell you about that in a minute. We popped into Pound store because I'd seen these. They're only £1. They're the ham bones and they have some of the meat on them still as well. And we think because we've got 3 dogs in the house on Christmas Day, a baby and 2 older ones. If things get to the point where because honestly, Blossom's dog is a nightmare. He does not stop for a second. He's up and down the stairs. He's constantly trying to do things to provoke a reaction from you, and he knows what he's doing. So we just thought if it gets too much, we just need to relax without the dogs running around annoying each other. We can just give them one of these each. Now, I know my dogs are small. They're Chihuahua cross Yorkies, so they're small. So this looks huge, and I will try and film it if they're interested in them. I haven't offered them something like this for such a long time, but I will time them on it, my dogs, because they have sensitive stomachs, so they'll be giving it for a little while to have a bit of a chew on, and then I'll have to take it off them for a while just to make sure that they're okay with it. Her dog will get through this thing in a couple of hours, yeah. And whilst I was in there, I saw some glittery eyeliner and I literally picked it up because it looked really pretty and it was the last one on the shelf. And I want to wear makeup a little bit more this year. I want to try and step it up a little bit. Blossom's going to try and teach me how to do it a little bit. So yeah, I've done it a little bit cack-handed, but I didn't know how to set everything up. Let me move you a little bit. So, went upstairs, and as soon as you got up the escalator, straight away they had reduced clothes, and it was just, there was a tag that was just sticking out, and I could see it was like £2 or £3, and like, that's cheap. So I just went over there. I am the sort of person, I always wear jogging bottoms and jogging tops, just because I always do. But I would like to start wearing other things, but I don't really put enough effort into what I wear normally. I did buy that, I did keep the dress for Christmas Day, which you wouldn't have seen by now. I'm not going to be filming, that won't be up yet. Maybe you'll see it later on. But I did do a try on, so if you want to go back in videos, if you're new here and you haven't seen it, I bought a dress in the sale in Asda actually, which I'm now going to keep. So we went and had a look, and there was, I don't know, I wasn't clearly in the right frame of mind. I don't usually do the whole shopping thing, but I'm getting way better than I used to be. And this was still my Christmas money that I've mentioned before in previous videos, that I budget all year and I save for Christmas so I can blow out. And even though I've still spent all of this today, I'm still way lower spend than I was expecting to. So we're still way up, and I've treated myself to a load of clothes as well, so I'm going to show you. So the first one, this wasn't in order of what I saw them, but we did the first one on my pile. I saw this, and it was just that bit that caught my eye, and I thought, well, that's a t-shirt. It's a Christmas t-shirt. I know Blossom hasn't got one. She was going to get something if we saw it. Oh, ran out of breath then. So that's what appealed, like I went there to that. And then I'm trying to figure out, why is it sitting funny on the hanger? And it says large. So I thought, well, that okay. And then Blossom came over and she said, no, Mum, it's for a dog. It's reduced from 7 to 2, and that will fit her dog. So I think that her dog's going to be wearing this Christmas Day. I mean, he probably won't for long because he gets very hot. But how cool is that? Would have been really cool for a t-shirt, like a Christmas t-shirt. How cool is that? £2. Yeah, I had to buy it for him. Yeah, he's not going to like me very much. Oh well. I can never find trousers for me. I have a lot of jogging bottoms. I have a couple of pairs of leggings, so I'll go for comfort. With my fibro, I stopped wearing jeans because it was too much tension on my legs, and I haven't worn the jeans since, and I've had fibro for quite a few years now. I don't know if it's like one of them psychological things in there. They're still sitting there. I have not even tried them on. I know I've put on weight since then, so I probably couldn't even fit into any of them, but I think I always go to leggings and joggers because of that. But we found these. Now they're 14 to 7. They're grey. I like grey things anyway. Let me take it off so you can see it. Probably not in the best direction. I'm not going to try any of these on now. I haven't actually tried any of them on. So they've got pockets, because I love a pit. You know, that's why I don't like wearing leggings too often. If I'm going out, I won't wear leggings, because you've got to have a pocket. So it's got a pocket there, and this is a fake pocket, and it's it's not a wide leg, but it's also very stretchy. Now, most of the things I found, well, there was no choice on the sizes. This is actually my size. So this is one that it feels nice and soft as well. It's one of them. I said to Blossom, we'll get them. I don't know if there's something I'll wear until I try them on, if they're comfortable. I'm going to keep the receipt. I did have a little panic because I could not find the receipt. Asda's very good at taking things back. You know, as long as you've got your receipt and it's within the timeline. I take things back all the time, because I think that's probably why I don't buy clothes for myself that often, is because I'm very critical when I try things on. A lot of the time, I have been in the past. I'm trying to change my mindset. I'm trying to be a different person, you know. It's a work in progress, and it's always a work in progress. But I'm quite excited about them. They only had 2 sizes. They had that one or the size up. And it's a shame they didn't have more colours, because I think I would have bought more of those. This one is... okay, this is what attracted me first. It was £2. I like the colour. I'm trying not to show too much of it all at once. I like the colour. It's a nice colour. And it's a roll neck top. See, do I have any roll neck tops? I think I might, but I don't think I wear them. And it's just a t-shirt. It's just a normal t-shirt. Long sleeved. Good for this weather. It will go with the grey bottoms as well. It'll go with leggings. But even Blossom said the same as me. We like it. It looks really nice on the hanger, but until you try it on. But for £2, and like I said, I can take it back. Yes, I talk a lot. If you're not here before, I talk a lot. This one is a me top. This is from 8 to 3. See, I've never found bargains this good in there. Whenever I go in and I see the sales, never this good. That's why I got so excited, I think. Just a t-shirt. It's sort of got that Marley sort of effect to it. Is that Marl? That's the sort of, yeah, I think that is. It says over the rainbow, and it's just a plain t-shirt. Perfect for all my jogging bottoms and my leggings when I'm just sitting around the house with the dogs and stuff. And you know, we don't know when we're going to go back to work. We don't know anything. I mean, yeah, that's what I'm saying about that. This one was totally Blossom convinced me to get this one. It's 8 to 3. It's black top. Now, that, when I say she convinced me, because black, I never buy black because I've got 2 dogs. It's just going to be full of fur. But she said, no, you just put it on when you're just going to go out somewhere. Not that we go out anywhere, that's what I said to that as well. But it's £3. It is just a t-shirt, but it's got unusual sleeves to it. Can you see it? Yeah, it's an unusual shape. I think it's a V-neck as well. I don't usually have V-necks. I think that's going to look really nice. Yeah. I think I'm going to regret that because these clothes don't do black. I'd seen a top like this before. I'd already seen a cardigan very similar to this. I thought this was it, but then we went further on and found out actually it wasn't. I do like a cardigan, but I usually have the cardigans that come quite low, you know, cover your bum and that. I'm trying really hard not to do that. That's habit. I used to be a lot bigger when I was younger. I'm no skinny mini now. I'm a size 16, but I'm comfortable with my weight. There's one part of my body that I'm not comfortable with, that I'm conscious of. Maybe I'll tell you in the future, but you know, apart from that, I'm comfortable with my weight, so why am I trying to cover it up all the time? Like, I'm not gonna flaunt it and have anything hanging out, but I need to quit with the whole like wearing jumpers that come down to your kneecaps and cardigans that come down that long. So I'd seen this, which isn't even a colour I would normally go for. Blossom her first reaction was, oh no, Mum, that's like old woman. Got that one as well. Last one. And this is weird. This was the first. Actually, this was the first thing I saw that attracted me to the reduced bit. From 14 to £4. It's just, I don't know. You know, sometimes when you just look at something straight away, you think, oh my God, that is so nice. Now, maybe on the camera, it doesn't look, it just looks like, oh, it's just a shirt. And it is just a shirt. And now looking at it, I can see all the creases in it, so it's going to be a pain in the arse. But I just really liked it. And it's a larger size than I am, but I'm just thinking maybe it'll hang better. And I could just imagine that. Even with the grey trousers, I could have it with the buttons undone, have the black shirt underneath. There's so many combinations. And I do have a number of these type shirts in my cupboard, and I don't wear them that often. The times I would wear them is when we'd go out with the girls. I don't go out with the girls from work that often, but we'll do things where, you know, it might be payday and we'll all get together and we'll go to a restaurant or go for a drink or something. And I have, because I don't have lots of nice outfits, but I do have a few of the shirts, and then I'd wear it with like a vest top or something underneath. So it's a bit smarter than just wearing jogging bottoms and a jumper. I can't get away with that all the time. But because we all work in the same place, we end up going and we've all got the same clothes. It's terrible. So that's a really, I know, that was a really long video for such a small haul, but I'm in such a good mood today. I'm excited about Christmas. What are we on? Day before Christmas Eve, so I am actively videoing all sorts of things. I'm making things for the kids, and I've just done my haul, so I'm up to date. I can get this recorded and set to schedule. It'll be the first time I've done that for a long time. In fact, I've only actually, no, I haven't. I've never done it days in advance. The most I ever really do is schedule, like where I put it on in the morning, scheduled it for the evening. So I'm going to try really hard to get this edited and scheduled up for Boxing Day, and I want him. Such a pro. Yeah, okay. So I hope you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to subscribe, and I know I said that one already. Boxing Day haul, did manage it. Didn't think I was going to, but we did manage it. definitely be back for next Saturday's haul. It will be a very basic one, I'm guessing, because I've got so much food in this house. I've bought so much the past week. It will probably be just like, you know, some bread and some milk, maybe some fresh fruit, vegetable salads, because I'm guessing by then I am going to be chocolate, crisp, crap fooded out by then. I should be ready to start eating some healthy stuff because I'm going to be so much heavier by then. I'll have no choice. Hopefully we'll get a vlog or two up during the week. Don't know what they will be. It won't be a daily thing. It's been hard work, but I have been enjoying it. Yeah, so I would have finished it yesterday, wouldn't I? Yeah, by the time you see this. So I hope you enjoy the vlogs and you're going to stay for the hauls. We will have at least one vlog this week. I will commit to at least one this week before the next haul, and I don't know what it will be. So I will hopefully see you there. And that's it. So I will see you in the next one. Bye.